Hello folks and welcome back to World of Warcraft. Now I'm just done Troll, who I have no idea why I named that. I will blame it on tiredness, but it's still the same day as I recorded Troll, and well, I'm more awake now than apparently was then. And even though it's like, you know, hours after it, and I haven't been asleep around. Regardless, let's make a Blood Elf. Blood Elf Mage. When I was playing through it this first time, I had a Blood Elf female mage, so we'll go with that. That face. Okay, that's a bit nicer. It just, the other one looked strange. Okay, let's go back a screen. Mage, Blood Elf. Fuck. How the hell would I combine that into a name? Gelf? I want to say Gelf is some sort of insult. I don't know why my mind goes there. That's what I end up assuming. Oh, that's some sort of insult. The reason I'm not picking the names I had on the characters previously, I'll go show you. I shouldn't have done that. Now I won't get the same elf. I can still, I suppose, figure something out. Yeah, I called them after characters from Greek mythology. At the time I was really into it. Still, I really am into it, but I'm after mellowing out a bit, shall we say. So I could call her Medea with the extra E. Okay, that's not bad. But I feel awkward choosing that. It's easier with, you know, human or dwarf. Blood Elf. I need to pick something for Blood Elf. Irritated. Sorry, I thought it was raining. This is whatever noise the monitor made. I just noticed the base of it's coming away from a connector thing. Basically, it'll fall over if it kept going. I fixed it. I'm used to the Mac thing, which is it's like one solid stand. Well, this you have to clip one thing into another thing, then into the tower itself, and I move my monitor around a bit. So when I'm lying in bed, I can watch something on it. And well, the stand doesn't like that. Okay, let's try combinations. Magelf. Mouth. Male? New, Melf. Melf. No, it's not spelled the same way. Maybe I should pause this and wait till I figure out a name. There used to be, well, on the American side there was a, you know, name generator, but I think for a while we had it, then it was gotten rid of. On the Euro side, minorly irritating. I could use it right now. So I'll pause this and get back in mode. Hello folks, and I'm back, and I decided fuck it, let's go with this name. And the game decided fuck you, you don't. Okay, pausing again. Hey folks, I'm back, and I've named the character. I actually named two. She's identikit. It's her and her clone. Except only one's going on an adventure, the other is going to be deleted. Because fuck her. I'm terrible at naming things. This is a slightly fudged spelling of a river in Italy. Rubicon. R-U-B-I-C-O-N. I only know about that because of classics. In the Roman Republic, if you were a general and you had an army, if you marched into if you marched past the river, you declared war on Rome. And Julius Caesar, as he crossed it, said, "Let the die be cast." And that's how I remembered. This is the second half of Thalas. This name was safe, so I'm going with it. I'll probably delete Rubicon at some stage, but the die won't be cast just yet. I think she's coming back in Legion. She's out there and crazy, according to one of the war books, but yeah, I don't know.
The past few years have seen unprecedented changes within the eternal land of Thalas. The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader Sunstrider, channeled dangerous, chaotic magics to transform their sacred Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable evil. While Kael'thas and his demonic masters were eventually defeated, a different kind of transformation occurred within the Sunwell itself, as a dying Naru sacrificed its life essence to reignite the Sunwell into a fount of holy energy. Now, the Blood Elf Regent Lorthamar Theron sees a new hope on the horizon for his people. Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state. But many still cling to the arcane powers they've procured, and are hesitant to relinquish them. As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must fight to protect Thalas, and help redeem the soul of your ancient people.
So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm recording. One sec. Booyah! Recording. And it's already half a gig. Round each episode's roughly 2 gig, roughly at 180p, 60 frames per second.
Anaria Shola.
Anaria Shola too. To you too. The sooner begin your education, Thalas, the better for us all. There's little room forever, so there's little room forever. What? I'll never be able to get, you know, some, you know, I've a double bed in my room, ever. The burning crystals, the green floating objects to the west of the Sunspire here, have long been used to power the island's experimentations. The mana worms were the guardians, but the Scourge invasion, though the mana worms never appeared, nor did the burning crystals, but the Scourge invasion of Thalas has driven them errant from a lack of magical control over them. I probably said errant wrong, but whatever. There is little choice but to thin their numbers for reclamation. Do this and then return to me.
Death to all who oppose us.
Charming. In the past, you started off with a fireball spell, but it's been changed now to a Frostfire Bolt. Frostfire Bolt is a combination of a fire spell and a frost bolt. A fireball and frost bolt. I believe you get them later on now. But I won't be able to find that out until I get to level 10.
I need to target something first.
And as you may have guessed from the speed I'm going at these right now, I plan on getting these done ASAP. Certainly on my end, they'll be done ASAP, but it would take a bit longer for it to come out on your end. Like one episode every second day. You'll start off with the Tauren guy, whose name I can't remember right now. And then we'll move over to the Troll, for whatever reason I call him that. It works well enough, but it makes me think of apples. Oul is apple in Irish. I believe it's O-U-L, but I don't quote me on the spelling. Irish was not my favorite subject in school. I was never good at it. Never.
State your business.
Well, she's excited. You killed 6 mana worms. Woo! Reclaiming Sunstrider Isle. You've successfully completed the first task. For that, you are to be congratulated. Success gives me faith that you will turn out better than those young blood elves who failed to heed the lessons of their masters. Continued success will be rewarded, not only with knowledge, but also with tangible rewards as well. Your work here, however, is not finished. There's much more to learn, my young friend.
Keep your wits about you.
Thalas, I hope you're ready to get to work, because there's much for you to do here on Sunstrider Isle. Ever since the destruction of the Sunwell by Artis and the Scourge, we have been a race adrift on a sea of uncertainty. We teeter on the edge of oblivion. This will change, mage, and you will learn and aid our recovery at the same time. The Outland awaits us. They still say that, even though it's now, yonks later. Nothing here has been changed except, like in questing, except for a few additions, I think, in the form, like, of...
Ready for anything.
I'll read that in a second. Down there's a... Controls, cooperate. Falconwing Square has a flight point. Normally there wasn't, and there wasn't normally a flight point over here either. These were added in later on. And the quest was shunted off to Falconwing Square, rather than here in the Ghostlands where you encounter your first flight point. In the past. This was changed back in Cataclysm. Oh yeah.
The reckoning is at hand.
Your effort has made something clear that honestly I wish were not true. The unchecked powers of the burning crystals has maligned a larger swath of the island's natural balance than I thought. We must now take more unfortunate measures to reclaim control. The nearby lynxes have succumbed to the influence of the crystals, and they must be put down. Bring their calls to us, as I might yet be able to fashion some magical strength to bring some back from being uncontrolled.
What business have you?
Mage training. As you bench within your class, you want to take advantage of the training that your class trainer can provide you. For young mages here on Sunstrider Isle, your trainer is Julia Sunstriker. Speak with Julia and see what training she's available for you. The things she'll teach you do have a cost, so bring some coin with you. Julia, as with all trainers on Sunstrider Isle, is inside the Sunspire on the lower level. Ignore that little detail. They should have changed the text when they changed how training works. You no longer have to buy stuff off of her. You no longer have to buy stuff off her. Also, this person still has the title of demon trainer.
We will have justice.
I would like to bring a warlock here at some stage, because you no longer buy tomes off people, and I'll be curious to see if they can actually still try and sell you tomes, even though you don't need them. Like, do you open up a shop screen with nothing in there? Do you open up a shop screen with stuff in there but are useless? Or are they still usable, even though they shouldn't be? Previously, if you wanted to teach demons new or better abilities of certain types, I think, it was restricted per one. You had to go to them. Warlock trainers taught you abilities, demon trainers taught them abilities, and they were absurdly expensive. I want to say a few hundred gold per grimoire, but it's been ages since I saw them. I'm thinking back to my second WoW character right now, and I've had plenty. And I'm thinking back to like 2008 right now. You would want to go up onto like Wowhead or WoWWiki or Wowpedia and check yourself, if you want to be certain. Thalas. I believe you're one of the new mages here on the Isle, yes? Well, you've come to the right place. If arcane mastery is what you seek, then I can provide such knowledge, as long as you have the wherewithal to handle the training costs and the capacity to focus on the lessons I'll be teaching. Let's get started. As you begin to grow in power, your connection to the arcane will develop, granting you access to new spells. Go, develop your power, then demonstrate what you learn for me.
Remember the Sunwell.
In reality, trainers...
Yes. Stay the course.
In the past, trainers used to give you training. You'll see it in my... If you walk up to a profession trainer, you'll see that similar kind of thing. But if you want to see exactly what trainers used to do, then you'll have to wait until I play a Draenei. Draenei Paladin to be exact. They will have a thing on their page. If I play a Paladin and go to Blood Mist, I can show you the Paladin trainers. The Paladin trainers there still work. You can still buy stuff off them, but obviously since you get them automatically when you level, you physically will never be able to buy an ability off them. But the list is still there and whatnot. In the past, I want to say the lynxes were hostile, but it's been so long I don't remember, and now that one's part of the ground. Well, they decomposed quickly. I need two more collars. I'll kill these two. The cob actually has 10 less hit points. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Oh, I know I looted you from the distance. Good, good. When I turn in this quest, I'll probably get Frost Nova. So I'll go practice it then. There should be some training dummies around here somewhere. Unless I'm just to run around casting it randomly. Normally you have to cast on training dummies or some enemy. But it's easier just to go to a training dummy. Oh wait, wrong person.
Our enemies will fall.
It gives me no pleasure to ask you to destroy these beasts. Long times past we have lived in relative harmony with woodland creatures. These are different times. The first order of business for all Sunstrider is survival. Make sure you remember that. Sorry, Sunstrider. Okay, this is okay, a lyricless version of Lament to the Sunstrider. Sylvana sings it later on in this question. Well, as a blood elf, you get a quest. Well, though any faction can get it. You blood elves typically get it. You have to go out your way otherwise to get it. You turn in a necklace you find. She insults you, and then in her grief starts singing this one certain song. And banshees start backing her up and everything. It's like they're just waiting on cue. One day, our boss will get upset, and we'll go sing a song with her. Yeah, we'll be celebrities. Isn't that right, Banshee B? Yes, that's right, Banshee A. Yeah. Turning the collars. The tower and the surrounding areas should now be relatively secure, though only for the time being. You've done well in providing us with a buffer of security, but we'll need to reassert control of the entire isle if we are to survive here in the long run. This will involve tackling such much greater threats than errant mana worms and lynxes. Take this to us. We'll no doubt make good use of it for the tasks to come.
Yes, to all who oppose us. Keep your wits about you.
Oh, she wants me to go to someone. Let's find out. Yeah, you're to hit mana dummies. Or enemies of some variety. Yo, wounded outriders, you can't sit down and, not pray to the chair, where's the, yeah, here you are. Position yourself just right. You could probably do it two at the same time. You are to report to my assistant, Lanaton Perlian. He'll instruct you on what needs to be done next. While we're here at the Sunspire, will continue to reign in the Burning Crystals, you'll be focused on a more pressing matter concerning Valerian Academy. Lanian will explain fully when you speak to him. Just walk west of here along the path, and you should see him standing close by. Good luck, Thalas. Your continued successes will be rewarded. Yep, if you hit both, it counts. Kitty. You can kill them if you want to. You're a quick study, Thalas. I look forward to the opportunity to teach you again in the future. I will never talk to you again. You never talk to them again, like, seriously, it's really irritating, because they could, you could go back to them, but you never do again. Also, this guy used to be out here, but for whatever reason, he's in here now watching over everyone. Rather than watching the well, and he's watching this. He should be people watcher, Solanian. The Sunspire held a beautiful vantage over the Sunwell once. Our lives have been turned upside down to us, but we nonetheless carry on. There's our way. We are survivors. If you are to survive this upheaval, to carry on in your own right, then you must learn how to survive. All blood elves must do this. You must master your insatiable hungering for magic before it masters you. Dun dun dun! The Shrine of Dat Marar. Day after day I stand here watching, waiting. I've been accused of dwelling too much on our past while my eyes look to the horizon. But it's my firm belief that each visitor to this island should honor